Hey everybody, it's your buddy's pal Anthony. Today we're going to dry fit the wand circuit board from the Frankengeek 80% Spirit Light and Sound upgrade kit. We're going to dry fit that into the front of what will be the neutrona rifle, and then just talk about some other wire placements and some other odds and ends. And then really that's it before I pack everything up and send it down to Wes so that the real work can begin. Let's get right to it. Steve, roll that intro, please.
Who you gonna call?
Thank you, Steve. This is the side view of everything, and I will be the first to admit I'm a little bit stumped. My only real problem is, or what I have to figure out is, to make sure that this is the bar graph. I have to make sure that this is sitting somewhere nice, and I was thinking right here I can drill holes, pop out the hat lights, put these lights on top. However, I'm going to have to contact Frankengeek anyway for the main power switch issue, but these switches, the power switch and the intensify switch, are so small, which normally in the regular wand wouldn't be an issue, but with the circuit up here, I don't want to have to be reaching all the way up here to hit the button. So I'm going to ask him for two custom longer wires, feed the length through here, and then I'm pretty sure this is where the trigger would have been. I can put the intensify button here because it has a lock nut attached to it. So I can just kind of put it in place, put the other part of the gun on, and then cinch down the nut. And then the power switch, I can drill a hole, and same thing. It has a jam nut, pop it out the side, and I have the switch there for that. So I'm going to have to contact him. I'm going to have to brainstorm a little bit. Haven't used that word since high school. And just figure out where to put this. And I guess I can hot glue this into place once it's time. But I can just take a little drill. I don't have a Dremel, but I'll get a Dremel. I can get a Dremel and just kind of put notches in here. This way I can get my lights going. I have these two sets of power cell lights, and I also have this huge empty space up here. I'll have to talk to Frankengeek. Maybe he can 3D print me some magic, some sort of a cover that goes over here. Have the power cell lights on either side of the rifle like this. And then I actually, for up here where the sights used to be, I bought off of Etsy a PKE Reflex sight, and I'm going to talk to Wes as well and see if he can't print that and maybe figure out a way to put it in up here. So really that's it. I have to figure out the circuit board issue for the wand. Well, what would have been the wand. The whole thing is the wand now. And then I have to figure out where I'm going to put these two lights. I suppose I could also try to get them in here. I just have to make sure which way they run, because that'll look kind of ridiculous if I screw that up. Anyway, lots of decisions to make, not getting done tonight, a lot to think about. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. If you have any comments or even ideas, all help is appreciated. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you have any ideas for what I'm doing here, and maybe we can solve this together. If you have a minute, head over to YouTube, check out Nerd Affiliated. There you can check out the Road to Comic-Con 2024, where the boss and I are making strides in our cosplay to get ready for Comic-Con, which is going to be here sooner than you know it. If you're wondering how this all got started, at least the Ghostbusters portion of our show, you can check out Road to Comic-Con 2023, and that documents the boss and my descent into this world of ghostbusting madness. We have 2 live shows every week. Nerdy Coffee, the boss sits down, goes over the nerd news from the past week that we may have missed, and he also occasionally breaks out those Excel sheets and lets us know how the box office did. Thursday evenings, 8:15-ish p.m. Eastern Time, the boss does Hey Archer Live. As he likes to say, 2 different shows, 2 different vibes, both a great time. If you're a member of our nerd-affiliated army, which you can be for just $1 a month, you can get a exclusive members-only link, and you can join the show and talk to the man himself. Lastly, don't forget to head over to nerdaffiliated.com. There we have a merch store, and you can get yourself or a loved one the gift of some sweet, sweet nerd-affiliated merch. Steve, play me out of here, please.